What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trev back with another. Actually, I think it's our season debut episode of our segment, Trev's Quick Takes 1v1 with special guest Rio Robinson, right over there, gentleman from Raymond Rio. Before we get into this, let's just get into like how we became friends, because this isn't just a stranger type meeting. Like we knew each other for a year, so let's get into it and see how we get to know each other, Rio.
Hey, back in 2021, man. Richmond 2021, back when training camps was super vibey. Look at the picture, man.
Surprise, brother. Got you up.
Wow, man. 5 years ago, I had just started my YouTube channel 1 month prior to training camp. And that's when you could literally get an Airbnb. You could attend the morning and the evening sessions. We pretty much ran training camp that year, man. Good times, bro.
That was good times. Washington football team, I think, was our team name at the time. So yeah, it's Josh Taylor's in that picture right there. Let's Talk Washington podcast. I think is that Mike and
Phil, the two mics from the Burgundy Zone. Yeah, this is lit, man.
That was lit, man. So yeah, let's get into it right now. So 2026 is here, Rio. We got Jaden Daniels is hopefully healthy again this year.
Better be.
Year 3. He got some new weapons this offseason. How you feel about the free agency moves that he got on offense and to help him out on defense as well?
I'm about to say, most importantly, we gave him a defense that's not going to have to make him win a shootout every week, because he's 12-0 when the defense holds the team to 24 or under points. So it felt like the main goal of the offseason was, let's have a defense that can at least allow Jaden to run a fair fade. But the weakest position on the team is now a strength when it comes to the edge room. It looked like something we were going to have to spam pick at 7 going into the draft, and we did so much in free agency that didn't end up being the case. And offensively, weapon-wise, I love the pick in the 3rd round, Antonio Williams. I think he's going to have a much larger impact than most people realize as our second receiver. I love the Chigo Okonkwo signing, because as much as Zach Ertz did over these last 2 years in DC, we need a tight end that can do something with the ball in his hand. We need a tight end we could throw a screen to. We need a tight end that can do more than catch it and then hit the ground and flounder.
Right. Appreciate your love, no yak Zach, but it's time to move on. So with that being said, do you have any concerns at all? If there are, what's the biggest concern heading into training camp?
Concern heading into training camp, I don't know if I'd call it a concern, but the position I have circled would be the cornerback room. The cornerback room, it could end up being really good, because Trey Amos looks the part, man. Trey Amos has the most cornerback one aura I've seen come through here in quite some time. Mikey as a boundary corner, we're going to see. I think he can excel in this off coverage type system. And I think Amik Robertson is a dog for us. But Mikey and Amik both struggled last year. So it's kind of like we're going to see. Us not drafting a secondary player is probably my biggest concern of the offseason. But I guess they're telling us that those rooms, they're a lot more confident in them than fans believe.
Yeah, and I guess with Durante Jones bringing over his new scheme, I guess with the work he's going to put with that defensive linebacking group, the secondary might not have to work as hard, as long as, the front 7 gets the job done and make life easier for the secondary. So we'll see. You got anything that fans are overreacting about this offseason right now? Like any type of moves? I got one real quick. I think we're overreacting to Nick Allegretti possibly being our starting center.
Bingo. Ding, ding, ding. That's the answer. That's the answer.
Elaborate on that right there for me.
Yeah, I think people that are overly concerned with that aren't really paying attention. Like, the line is good. Our offensive line is good. The depth of the offensive line is good. The team is trying to tell you without saying it out loud that we think Nick Allegretti can do the same job that Tyler Biadasz did.
There you go. And then drafting a center in Matt Gulpin, I believe the 4th round, let you know that they did prioritize center, but we're not in a hurry for that this year, maybe next year, maybe a few years later down the road. Matt Gulpin might be the guy for us. But right now, it's going to be Nick Allegretti. And like you said, we're not there at practices every day. We're not there at walkthroughs and stuff like that. They know exactly what they're doing when they want to come to the offensive line. So I agree with you on that. Another question, the last one right here. What's something that Commanders fans don't want to hear? Because on your channel, you be speaking the hard truths on your Twitter, everything. So what's something Commander fans don't want to hear, but it might be a reality coming up here soon?
Oh, man, there are a lot of these truths, man. There are a lot of these truths when it comes to our football team. And as Washington fans, we got to be objective and impartial about things. What would be a truth that people need to hear? I don't know. I think that Dan Quinn is a great leader, and I think that he carries this insane gravity about him that attracts people to him, but I don't think he's a very good head coach. And I don't think that his job is going to be lost this year unless things just go absolutely awry and we win like 3 or 4 games. I think him and AP are automatically going to see 5 years, but I think Dan Quinn is only as good as the coordinators he hires because he doesn't add to our competitive advantage on Sunday. And that doesn't mean I hate Dan Quinn. That doesn't mean I'm #fire DQ. But that's my truth, and I'm sticking to it.
That's going to be a fire clip. Can't wait to put that up for real. That's going to be dope. I might have to agree with you on that a little bit. I wasn't too keen when we got that hire when it came out, but when he hit that press conference, I don't know what it is about me, but it seems like for me personally and this fan base, we're sucker for press conferences. Like, we look at that like it's like a gospel, and he came on there preaching like he was ready to do it. I'm proud of him, thinking he have another shot, but I'm kind of with you. I don't think he's the answer long term. I think his coordinators helped out his position tremendously.
I think we can win with him, though. I do think we can win with him.
We did 2 years ago.
He's the equivalent of a system quarterback, but as a head coach.
Ooh, I like that. Yes,
you can win with them. You're not gonna win because of them, and that's okay.
That is okay. That's fine. Yeah, I like that, Rio. All right, word. All right, before we get you out of here, we're gonna play a little thing called rapid fire. I'm asking you a few questions, just quick answers, less than 10 seconds if you can. If not, it doesn't matter. That's not that official, but here we go. You ready? Let's get it going. Jaden Daniels, MVP season.
I would love to say that, but last year that got me in a lot of trouble. So I just want to see him look great. And I think if he's out there healthy for 17 weeks, he'll always be in the conversation because he's like that.
Okay, so is that yes or no?
Maybe.
All right, we'll give it maybe. It's JD5. We'll give it maybe. Commanders winning the division.
Yes, it's our time, and we're due for one.
All right, word. One player that's getting overlooked.
One player that's getting overlooked on this team. I'm going to try not to pick someone new.
Right.
But Dorrance Armstrong, easy. Dorrance Armstrong. He was on his way to 12 or 13 sacks last year, and he got hurt, and he's been busting his ass to get back from his injury. Dorrance Armstrong, easy.
All right, word. A player getting too much hype.
Player getting too much hype. Traylon Burks.
Okay, I like that.
He gotta earn it for me. You gotta do more than one hand catch touchdowns.
I hear that. It's true. Bring in L'Jarius Sneed.
I'm cool.
Okay. Bigger concern, offensive line or secondary? I think we already answered that.
Secondary. The offensive line is good.
Who gets cut that surprises the fans this summer?
Who gets cut? Jartavius, that doesn't surprise. The fans want Jartavius Martin out of here. No, I think the surprise cut / trade. I don't think they're doing it with Frankie Louvu, but that linebacker room is getting crowded, man.
It is. He might be the odd man out. I like that. And the last one, hot take for the season. You got one?
I have a hot take for 2026. You already asked them just winning the division, so we can't do that one. Oh, we're gonna. I'm not gonna. I expect this team to be successful if Jaden is healthy, so I can't say winning a playoff game. Okay, hot take for the season is one of our coordinators is gonna already start the conversation of should they get head coach hires by the end of the season.
I like that. There we go. That's
one of them. Can't tell you who. One of them gonna do it.
Right. Let's see what happens. I like that. All right, Rio, man. Appreciate you sliding time out of your busy schedule to come in here and hang out with me for a little bit on my quick take episode of 1v1 with special content creators and everything in the Commanders. Anything else you want to say before we head out?
Always, anytime. Man, and hey, we're gonna always have Richmond 2021, man. Immaculate vibes, bro.
Immaculate vibe, yes indeed. Hopefully we'll see you all out there at Ashburn for this year's training camp. That's Rio. Check him out on his podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast, Rambling with Rio. You can check me out on Command Post Podcast. You can go back and look at me at old podcast Rep the District, everywhere you listen to and get podcasts. Until next time, we'll see you later, and go Commanders.